Hello, hello, welcome back to another Mr. Unprofessional Games video. What is happening? It is a special episode today. We are back at Spawn on our Bedrock series, and I'll tell you why. We are doing a final Season 1 World Tour, okay? And I decided to come back to Spawn for it, because it's nostalgic. And it's been such a long time since we've been here. So here we go. Without further ado, let's get on with the episode. One quick thing though, if you guys would like to support us in any way, you know the easiest way, like, comment, and subscribe. There's a notification bell that lets you know when we post. Yes, that's right, we are 1 subscriber away at the time of this recording from reaching our goal of 10 before 2022. So help us out, por favor. That means please in Spanish. Thank you so much. Let's get on with the show. So like I said, this is World Spawn, right over here. And I remember that because I came in here and I found my first glow squid right in here. You guys remember that? And copper. Wouldn't it be funny if the glow squid was still there? He was stuck way back there. So yeah, I remember that. So along with Spawn, I didn't like this area very much, and I decided to leave it very quickly. I don't know why. Just didn't want to deal with it. Excuse me, llama. And so we ventured off in that direction. And don't look at that quite yet. Okay. We are going that way. Let's do it. We arrive by boat right here. Actually, it was right over here. It was landho right in this spot right here. And we came up here and there was nothing, obviously. And we started our first base right at these pillars. Yes, that's right. We had our chests over here and our workstation and our bed, and this was all unlandscaped land. Ah, the good old days. We didn't really build much for the first couple episodes. We actually came and made this mine down here, where we found the materials for that, by the way. Now I'm not, well, see, we started doing that, and then we decided against it, and then we decided to come down here, and we didn't do all that. We started mining in this direction. Now I put these here because there's slime that's spawned over here and they're kind of annoying. So yeah, we came down here, and then we just collected stuff. It wasn't really anything special. That being said though, at the time that we started this series, it was the 1.17 update and we couldn't find diamonds. So what ended up happening is I ended up going somewhere else for diamonds, and that's where I got the geode, I believe. No, actually, give me 1 second, I'll show you where the geode is. So if you head in this direction from the mine right there, you will find yourself over here. I initially came over here for stone, and then realized there was a giant cavern, and this is where I found a lot of the loot that I currently have. I actually forgot about this area over there, but if you come down this way, oh, there's a block right there. That's kind of weird. I believe it's this way. Yes. Well, this is the way to, this is the way to the zombies. Yes, this is the zombies right here. I believe. No, I'm just gonna get lost. I think. Oh no, I'm here. Right? Yes, right here. The zombies. This was initially created so that I could get zombie villagers into a villager breeder. So that worked out really well. And obviously the zombie spawner's in there. But that's not the geode. The geode is somewhere else. Okay, so the geode is this way. And it's right in here. Look at that. Look how pretty. Oh, I love that sound. It's so cool. You know, while we're here, actually, we might just grab some of these. So this was about maybe episode 3 we found this. And, such memories. Alright, let's show you some more. So So after all of that, we decided to obviously plant some crops and gather some friendly bovine, and we decided to make that house. You may or may not remember this house, but it has been our base ever since, and let me welcome you in. Ta-da! Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. Designed it ourselves. Yes, that's right. We like walls. This is our hangout area. Flexing with the diamonds. Our enchantment setup with all our potions. And our dragon egg. Over here. Huh. Where did all my armor stands go? That's kind of weird. I had armor stands. Huh. Did they disappear in the update? What happened to my armor stands? All of them. They're gone. What? I am just not... There was one right there too. I knew there was something different. Wow. Okay, well my dragon head's gone. That's not very cool. If you guys know what happened to my stuff, let me know. Yeah, there was a dragon head right there. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, well, yeah, a little kitchen with a little sink here. And then there's, yeah, more stuff. If you come up top, like I showed you just now, we have our enchantment set up and our enchantment books and things like that. Our map wall. Very nice map wall. I like this wall. And then over here, we had a bed with a nice view. Our XP situation is there. You come out here and you have a nice little patio where you can come out and hang out and maybe have a ball. Yeah. And then you come this way, close the door, and come downstairs. You got yourself the storage room. Now this is a really cool area for me because it took forever to get all these things and then organize them. So yeah. Good stuff. Then if you come down here, we have our Prowlomatic 3000. Yeah. This is an invention made by Prowl. Yeah, stone generator. You can mine this stuff forever and it goes into there. And yeah, so then it delivers it. If you come around to here, it delivers it into these chests right here. Bam. Right there. Cobblestone. And that's because I was using a fortune and not a silk touch. If I would have used a silk touch, then it would have been a different story. So, obviously to turn it on, it's right there. If you haven't seen this contraption, take a look. It just moves the blocks over. Oh, only one side's working. So it's less efficient. Okay, well, you get the point. Oh, why is only one side working? Okay, let's check this out. Oh, the sand's gone. That's why. Okay. You need the sand. Anyways, you come down here and bam, cobblestone. Okay, you get the picture. Continuing forward, we come down to this final level, which we actually didn't add on until later on in the series, but it leads us to our portal. You come in here. There's nothing special in here. Nothing at all. Maybe a creeper, because for some reason creepers like to spawn in here. I've had to deal with them a couple times. So this is pretty much it. Nether hub. We never really did much, but we built paths to places. And that way, there's a fortress over here. Don't you shoot at me. Don't you even look in this direction. Yeah, see another fortress. Mm-hmm. Can you see it? It's right over there. Or did it change? No, it's there. Right there, see it? Mm-hmm. Really cool. Okay, goodbye. So that's that area, and obviously that leads us all over the place. All over the world. Just trying to get materials to different mines, pretty much. And that's the end of this house. Yeah, that's right. We come out here to the back entrance, and we have a nice little chill area with some trees. At one point after the house, we made this tree farm. Mm-hmm. Not too efficient, but it gets the job done. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Follow me around to this side of the house and take a look at what we've made over here. Now this is kind of my pride and joy of the area. I honestly, the whole thing is my pride and joy, okay? We have ourselves a nice little oasis next to our house with some benches, a nice little creek you can look at, and a nice little waterfall you can sit in front of. And just a relaxing area. It's really nice to just come here and relax. And if you want to venture out in this direction, well, you can venture out in this direction too. We have ourselves a nice little pathway with trees. And I wanted to make it look very secluded and very away from the home. Now, as we come up here, we have a nice little bee area. Seems like all the bees have gone missing. Home, and then there's a farming district in this direction. Now, we want to make sure people proceed with caution, right? It is a very dangerous area, so much so that we don't want anyone near it. So as you approach up here, you encounter a wall. Overgrown because nobody comes back here. You're not supposed to. You're not allowed, okay? You're not allowed. But you can look, kind of. There's a gold farm in there. And if you notice, the wall comes all the way around so that it's impenetrable. So I like it. I like it very much. Okay. Moving on, we're headed in this direction to another set of signs that I've made. And bam! If you'd like to know the story behind this, leave it in the comments. I'll do a story about it, okay? So as you come in this direction, bam! The main village. It was Halloween around the time of this build, so I put jack-o'-lanterns, and I decided to keep them. So, yeah. If you come to the right over here, there's a path, obviously, with a nice little creek, man-made, Mr. Unprofessional made. We made a little oasis patch back there, and if you would like to go for a dip, there is this here, and look at this. You can go swimming with the fishes, and once you're all done, you just come over here, and you just pop yourself out and dry yourself off. Yeah, that's right. Okay, very nice. I like that. Now, as we walk through, we come across very large fields of wheat. And yeah, we have our center structure. Now, if you did watch the last episode, this was the final structure in the entire build, and it is nowhere near complete. We didn't complete it, the interior at least. We did get the facade done. We did not do any stairways into that upper area. But that's not what we're looking at right now. We're looking at the fields, and we're coming around to this main part of the town. And I really like the way it's turned out. We might have to put a bed down here really quickly. And yeah, let's make it day real quick. So as we come through here, like I said, we have our first building here. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I made every building on a whim. And each one had their own thought and design process. The only real thing that I went with was this here. I knew I wanted to be a wheat silo home. Okay, so we have our silos on the side there. with wheat obviously all the way around. No interior. But I honestly really like the way the roofs came out on these houses. I honestly think that's what identifies them. We have a little path over here coming down to the beach, so you can take a look at what's going on. We have a nice little fountain in the center of the town where people can just hang out and enjoy themselves. In this direction, we have the other silo, home, and this path leads you just to there. I definitely wanted to make it different from that path so that you had to go around in order to come over here. I wanted it to be very secluded. And again, just 2 silos with an uncompleted little interior. Yeah, I really like that. Now, these over here, this is just a little, I call it a restaurant. I'm going to put seating in here. You guys can eat some food and take a look outside. And if you wanted to, you could come around the side here, and there'll be some more tables over here, and you can enjoy the view from here, from this angle also. So, moving on, we have a little path down here where you can again enjoy the view. Maybe dip your feet. Okay, let's see. Over here, we have a little market, an unstocked market. And then here we start to get to the military part of things. Now, this here is a tower turned into a sort of barracks, or a supply. Endermen have been in here, or a supply barracks. So a lot of armor stands, a lot of weapons in case of attack. Now this way you have, see, these are military tents, or my interpretation of military tents. Very simple, just a bed, cartography table. They're pretty much the only designed thing in this entire town. And again, it's my interpretation of military tents. You know, when they go out to war and they have to set up tents. This is my interpretation. Now, over here, you have the general's quarters, which expands a little further. He has 3 cartography tables. It expands into this area here where we've made a secondary little oasis next to some more towers, again for defense, and a little lake there. It also has a sleeping quarters, which has gates that are gone, and nice relaxing place. And in case of emergency, can come up to the top here and take a look at the goings on in the town. Now, yeah, I really like this build. We got 2 towers there and our wall. I feel very safe. Now, if you guys have not been following my series, you may not know the story behind or why we are in defense mode against those folk over there, okay? So let's come down 1 second. Here we have our horses. They appeared one day. They tried to kill me. I killed their riders, and now they're mine. Moving on. So as we head out of town here, I have a story to tell you. Once there was a people, a town, a desert. They were very mean to their people. Not very nice at all, actually. Not just that, but they were tired. They were tired of the heat and the sand, and so they sought refuge on my land. So, once they told me this horrible story, this treachery, I had to take up arms and defend the people from the desert folk. Yeah, that's right. That's the story, okay? Also, I am a spaceman sent here to build stuff for the new civilization. Moving on. So let me explain a little bit about what's going on with this whole situation with this village. Like I said, I made up this story and I figured they had river access, right? So what I had to do is build reinforcements or towers. So hence the towers right there. They protect our cove and our people. They keep our people safe. And there's our wall, again, protecting us from their desertness. Now, as we fly over the town, you can take a look at a little more of the scale of things, less on the ground. Man, you guys, I really love the way this turned out. Now, we did build a creeper farm up there. Unfinished plans. We did build a iron farm right there, and a fish farm up there. There's a lot of things that weren't really, well, they were in the videos in the series, but they're not really in my main town. So they're just generalized builds, right? We have a gold farm right there, a super smelter right there. We had a lot of big plans for this whole town. Now, I'm not sure whether or not I should continue this with a season 2, or if I want to just end it here and maybe revisit it later on. There is a lot of things I would like to do around the town. Finish this building here, build a gold farm, buildings around those 3 or 4 farms. And there's just so much to do in this world. But like I said, I'm not sure if I want to do that, especially with our new series on Java. So what I am asking is, would you like to see that? Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to take a look at more of this town, a developing town. I have a lot of ideas on this world. So if you guys would like that, let me know in the comments. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it brings us to a close. That is it for the video. I am super happy that I was able and had the opportunity to show you guys and build and really just do whatever I wanted in this entire series. And I just really like the way things turned out. And I mean, take a look at this, you guys. Oh man, so cool. So freaking cool. This is kind of like headquarters where you just take a look at the town. Oh, I'm in love. I love it. I love it. And then from over here, yeah, all the way around. You can see if people are going into the non-designated areas. And everything is just awesome. So that is the world tour, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you very much for having joined me on this journey to making this beautiful place. And like I said, let me know in the comments if you want me to continue with the season 2. So with that being said, for the last time in the series, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, there's a like, comment, and subscribe button. There's a notification bell that lets you know when we post. And with the sun setting behind us, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much, and goodbye.